What's up, guys? So today was kind of a very non-entertaining day. I went and ran Haley around. Well, didn't run her around. I ran her to her grandmother's and back home. But something did happen today that... Okay, that's a little bit better. But something did happen today that I kind of wanted to tell y'all about, because it happened while I was at work, so unfortunately I was unable to record it, which would have made the whole situation even more awkward. So, of course, I have tattoos and piercings and everything else. And one of my tattoos happens to be a pentagram behind my ear, which my religion is Wicca. So, for me, it's a symbol of protection, and from having dealt with mental illness and like depression and everything else, it's a very symbolic tattoo for me. Had it for about 2 weeks. It was in a previous vlog. You saw me getting it. So, of course, I work in retail, and I knew at some point this was going to be an issue. And today was that first time it came up that somebody had an issue with it. This lady came up to me asking for citric acid. Her daughter made soap, and she needed some citric acid. So, I was standing there trying to find some, and I had called one of my bosses over, asked him about it. And he wandered off, and it was about that time she noticed my tattoo. And of course, her first reaction was, what is that? And I explained to her. She asked if I believed in Satan. And I was like, yeah, I don't believe in Satan. I don't believe in Jesus. Wicca, we kind of have our own thing. And she asked me, I just want you to accept Jesus and everything else, and I'm totally cool with that. I've actually registered with what is it? Not United Life Ministries. Anyway, there's a online ministries group that I registered with years ago to be a non-denominational pastor. Kind of one of those fun things where my friends and all, we were all joking, and we were talking about one of us officiating our wedding, and I found this website, and I was like, hey, bam. I'm a non-denominational pastor. It's United Life Ministries. That's what it is. But of course, like I explained to her, I'm actually a registered non-denominational pastor. I don't have a problem with religions, but my primary religion is Wicca. And, we talked for a few minutes, and I was polite. I try to always be polite, because I know religion is a very touchy subject for many people. So of course, like I said, talking to her, she kept telling me, oh, you don't have to be nice just because I'm a guest here, yada yada. And I was like, no, ma'am, it's entirely cool. But what killed me the most was after explaining to her, I'm a registered non-denominational, meaning any religion I can practice in, I respect them all, was the fact that when trying to comprehend all of this, her question to me was, so what, you preach love and peace? To which I laughed and went, yeah, essentially. Isn't that what, all religions are supposed to preach? Love and peace, love each other, love thy neighbor. She quoted John 3:16 to me. And she asked me at one point in time, what happens if I die and Jesus is real and I end up at the pearly gates, what then? And I simply answered, I was like, then I'm good. Jesus loves me. I don't say anything vain. I try to live decently. But it just killed me that, she seemed to have a problem with the fact that, when I told her I'm a preacher, she was like, what, you just preach love and peace? She sounded so disgusted in that moment that I was in shock. But yeah, anyway, like I said, today wasn't much. Tomorrow we're going on a couple adventures. I'm off the next 3 days, so I've got a lot of work to do. I've got a photo shoot Friday. I just lined up a photo shoot Monday. So we've got a lot going on, but I'm still trying to catch up on my vlogs. I'm about a week behind right now, so I plan on knocking some of that out tomorrow as well. But yeah, that's it. Today was just a work day. So, thank you for watching. Of course, I'll see you tomorrow.